good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Anime Recommendations. Hold your tomatoes, hold your tomatoes. I know I haven't done an anime recommendation since November. You know, it's holiday times and the new year. I wanted everybody to take a break from anime and spend time with your loved ones. You know what I mean? Anime is not life. You know, spend time with your loved ones. That's why it took so long to release episode 9. But we're back, and that's all that matters. We're back with anime recommendations. I appreciate everybody for coming through and for waiting so long, but you know, we're here now. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna waste too much of your time. The first anime recommendation of this video is called No Guns Life. No Guns Life is an anime that was released in 2019 under Madhouse Studios Animation. And I'm pretty sure we've covered Madhouse, if not twice, at least once on this anime channel. For anybody who's not familiar for anything that they've worked on things like Hunter x Hunter, Death Note, One Punch Man Season 1, because I know a lot of people love the animation for Season 1, even though I don't mind the animation for Season 2, but they worked on Season 1 of One Punch Man, Death Parade, and our second anime on this video that I'm not gonna say just yet, and obviously many more. And No Guns Life is an anime that's placed in the genres of cyberpunk, and the story of No Guns Life follows our main character Juzo Inoue, who's also referred to as a resolver. Now before I get into the main plot, let me just give you a little bit about Juzo. For anyone who has seen, you know, a picture of him, or you know, it's probably on screen. Yes, he has a revolver for a head. I know, right? Resolver, and he has a revolver. Yeah, I get it. So in No Guns Life, there's something called extensions, which cause people to become extended. They're like mechanical parts that can be something simple like adding a robotic arm to somebody who has had an arm amputated or lost it, and then are overextended, which take that concept and amplify it times 10, turning somebody fully into a killing machine or a weapon in general. So much so to the point where they aren't recognizable as a human being. And Juzo, he's an overextended, and that's why he has the revolver on his head. So it's not just a silly like design, it actually makes sense in the world of No Guns Life. Now Juzo, being an overextended, previously a war veteran with no memories of his past before the war, he now chooses to become someone who helps people with problems that deal with regular extended or even overextended, referring to himself as a resolver. But Juzo's world is shaken up when an overextended brings him a child and hires him for a job to protect him. And this child brings on more problems into Juzo's life than he could have ever imagined. Things ranging from EMS, which are pretty much police officers for extended and overextended, to a corporation called Barurin, who deals in shady businesses and practices and stuff like that, to even a secret organization that completely wants to get rid of extended and overextended as a whole, seeing them unfit to be in society. And Juzo, being a war veteran who's committed many acts throughout his life, thrusts himself from one war to another constantly in order to reconcile with what he's done in his life. The show features a lot of different characters. I don't really want to go into any of them. I'll just talk about our main character, Juzo. Like I said, Juzo is a troubled war veteran, so you know, PTSD, different things like that goes on. But he's also somebody who, even though he tries not to show it, he wants to try to help. He wants to try to help at this point in his life because of the person that he used to be. And he's also very distant from not only the people that he helps, but the people that helps him as well. And like I always say, the characters get unpacked as you watch. It's not a surprise now. Like, this is what anything that you're gonna watch. Characters are always gonna get unpacked and grow and all of that. That's not nothing new or special, but this was a good watch. There's 2 seasons, 12 episodes each season. The first season was really good. The show does feature some CGI. I will let that be known now. I know a lot of people don't like CGI. The CGI wasn't really bad in the first season. Second season, it wasn't too bad, but there were definitely times where I was like, okay, what is this? But it wasn't like full episodes of CGI. It was more so like a piece of a fight or something like that was CGI. And the second season, it also had like some moments that I don't really like in anime. It was story driven in a way that made me say, yeah, I'll allow it. But it is still a good watch. I recommend it, or else, you know, it wouldn't be on this list. All right, our little intermission, you know, go ahead and refill your drinks, do whatever you're gonna do. I guess you could subscribe, comment, all that. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up and get into our second anime recommendation. Our second anime recommendation of this video being Trigun. And I already know what some of y'all probably gonna say. Astro, we already seen Trigun. Why you recommended Trigun? We already look. Just shut up, alright? If you seen it, cool. If you like, this is for the people who haven't seen it, alright? But in all seriousness, the reason why I want to recommend Trigun is because I feel like a lot of newer anime fans like might have heard of it but might not have watched it, and you know, might just need that little extra nudge, you feel me? And also because the new Trigun is out, Trigun Stampede. I don't know if it's a reboot or if it's a continuation. I haven't watched it yet just because I'm going back and watching OG Trigun, but that's why it's on this list. But anyway, Trigun was released by Madhouse Studios, again just like our first anime, so I don't need to go into what they've already worked on because I already listed. And it's placed in the genre of action, space western, and post-apocalyptic. And the story of Trigun looks like it takes place in like a western kind of city, but it actually doesn't. It takes place on a planet outside of Earth called No Man's Land, a deserty, deserted, rundown kind of planet. And the humans on this planet, they don't really have no idea why they're there. They know that they're there and they have to do what they have to do in order to survive. And as far as the mystery around that, you know, just watch is what I'll say. Just watch, and a lot of it will begin to make some type of sense. And we follow our main character, Vash, a gunslinger with a bounty of $60 million. Hold on, let me say that one more time. $60 million. I don't even know how many zeros that is, but you know, that's a lot of money. We follow him as he avoid bounty hunter after bounty hunter trying to claim the money that's on his head, while also him meeting people along the road who he helps out in order to fulfill his own philosophies. Now that's kind of all I want to leave it at now. It's not like a super serious show, but it's definitely a great watch. If you watch things like Cowboy Bebop, Desert Punk, anything like that, it has a similar art style to that, you know, that kind of oldie but goldie kind of art style. And it's just a nice world that's built around not just Vash but all of the characters. And Vash as a character, he's a very energetic, quirky, goofy kind of character, but when it comes down to it in the overarching story, I feel that this anime does a great job at showing both sides of humans, you know, the more serious, cunning, and preservative side, while also showing, like, you know, a more lighthearted, down-to-earth, fun side. It shows those sides of characters while not taking away from things that the characters actually go through. And again, like I mentioned earlier, this is an older anime released, what, like 1998. The music in this show, it does a great job. Like a lot of animes, especially from back then, did a great job as far as like music portraying the emotions of characters and all of that. Trust me, I talk about it a lot. I'm pretty sure y'all probably tired of hearing me say that, but this show also does that very good, while also having good musical scores for the environment as well. Like the songs and the music that plays, it feels like it goes along with the theme of the world, the whole western abandoned kind of thing, and it works real nice. It works real nice at establishing what it is very early. Like just watch the first episode. Just if you don't want to watch, or if you're skeptical, please watch the first episode. And then after that first episode, if you don't like it, you could unsubscribe, you could dislike the video, you can do any of that. Just watch that first episode and just look at how great the anime is, especially for it to be an older anime. Really good watches. You know, I try to give y'all like an older anime and something more on the newer side, something, you know, that they both are kind of in the same realm as far as like the action and stuff like that, and the animation I like on both of them. Like I said, with No Guns Life, the CGI in the second season at moments can be but the overall animation for the shows and like the details and characters is very good. I appreciate everybody for coming out for this anime recommendation. I know it's been a long time, but hey, look, man, we here now. We coming back, the 9th one, and soon we're gonna be at our 12-month mark. Well, we probably already at the 12-month mark, but you know, I didn't drop no video. But you know, our 12th anime recommendation video mark. We almost there. You know, I appreciate y'all for thugging it out and sticking along, and I'm happy to have y'all on this journey, and I hope y'all really enjoy these, man, for real. But I'll see y'all all in space later.
So we're both myths. I do not come to you as the reality. I come to you as the myth.